G'day, Jesse here from Equipt, coming to you live from lockdown with an informative vid on the Doosan 25-ton reduced swing excavator. Firstly, just wanted to chat quickly about the buying criteria. So obviously we run a few of these machines in our rental fleet and have more on the way coming in September, October. But how does a rental company, why do we as Equipt decide to choose a certain digger? So looking firstly at machine quality, you've got the specs and the performance data of a machine. And then closely aligned with that is market perception. We get feedback from our customers and looking at how familiar the market is with a certain brand or a certain machine. We want our operators to jump in these machines and know how to use them. So the more familiar they are, they know how to take the bucket on and off and do the basic functionalities, the less they're going to call us and the fewer headaches they have on site, and they can get their work done. Secondly, looking at dealer support. So having good dealer backup, good parts availability is huge. And if there's any major issues, any warranty issues, relying on our dealer to be flexible and quick to respond and get those machines fixed and back up on rent for us. And lastly, money talks. What is the price point for a machine? And I guess if you add all those factors together, there's the value for our end customer. So machine quality, price point, and then the service that we provide as a rental company combines to create the end value for our customers and hopefully loyalty. So looking closely at what these machines actually do out on site. If you look at the photo above me, you've got the small bum, you got the short tail. They're great for working in the city on tight sites. So you can get up against buildings, digging out footings, or working close to roads or rail corridors. You'll see these machines out on site doing a variety of jobs, piling, drainage, even on motorway jobs. You see these machines doing the final trim, throw on a GPS, top con or Trimble, Leica and the likes, and you get the grade control and do the final trim. You'll see even, I've got a note there, I've seen these machines out in the movie industry working on the Lord of the Rings, helping doing the heavy lifting for the lighting and the film crews. They're super, super versatile machines. Getting down into the weeds a little bit here. So I tried to compare apples with apples on similar Hitachi, Komatsu and Hyundai 25-ton reduced swing excavators. A little caveat, I guess, it's kind of hard to compare apples with apples sometimes on some of the spec sheets that you're given. Different machines are imported into New Zealand than are used internationally in some circumstances. Trying to hit a price point with tier 3 machines rather than tier 4. Internationally, there's stricter emissions standards, which are running tier 4 engines. And whereas New Zealand, ironically, is behind the times on the clean green emissions standard, so we're still running a few tier 3 machines. But if we look at some of the specs, pound for pound, the Doosan fronted up really, really well against these other machines. You'll see the fastest tracking speed was the DX235 at 5.8 Ks. And it also had the biggest drawbar pull, which is another way for saying towing capacity of a vehicle. So yeah, showing it's got really powerful track motors and really grunty engine. Get around site quickly and tow your mates out of the mud when they get stuck. Next, we're looking at the digging power, which for a digger or an excavator is hugely important. And the massive bucket breakout force and dipper arm breakout force on this Doosan was greater than all the other machines I compared with, or top equal with Hitachi. Lastly, looking at the lifting power. So at 3 meters, we had a 9.5 ton lift, absolutely huge, and at max reach, 4.7 ton. So again, right up there, dominating most of the brands and pretty equal with Hitachi. You can see why a lot of the drainage contractors run these in their own fleets. And then we've got a lot of drainage companies as customers at Equipt. We've set up some of our Doosans with rubber pads so they don't damage the road, unloading and loading onto road, doing the public drainage. And we've set them up with tilt hitches as well for that versatility and I guess accuracy and productivity doing the trenching. The drainage guys love them for lifting those heavy manholes and laying that heavy pipe. Yeah, so hopefully everyone found that informative. Look forward to doing a couple more of these videos if lockdown progresses. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.